Hi there, welcome. Welcome to Homekeepers. How are you today, my friend? Come right on in. Is this the first time you've seen this program? Well, I hope it won't be the last, and I want you to know you are so welcome. And then, of course, we have those people who watch very regularly, and you are definitely part of the family. So welcome, welcome all of you. And we have a wonderful program. If what my guest today is doing, and it could really multiply, it would be a dream come true for me, because I want young people to know the Bible, know the stories, know what they mean, know the scriptures. And Michael Grady is a return guest to Homekeepers. We're so glad to have him. And his first book we talked about was Making God Part of Your Family. And this is Making God Part of Your Family Part 2. Now, Michael is a lay speaker for the United Methodist Church. He's an author and a Bible teacher. And he's absolutely right when these things should be in the home. And he's designed a book I would certainly recommend to anybody in church leadership, but we want these in families. And he's designed a book where best scenario would be the father to teach it. That's what I believe. But mother or anybody, a lot of single moms out there, but really should carve a little time out of your day every day to teach those children the scripture. It would be the best gift you could give them. So if you didn't meet him last time, I'm anxious for you to meet him today. And these wonderful, Tiffany and her daughters from Nook and Cranny visited Stephanie just a few days ago, and this is one of the best things I've ever seen. If you want to notice something that you can do and something that can, because of the colors in it, can take on kind of a life for holidays and so forth. And we're going to show you that. All you need is some Jello and water and some evaporated milk, and it's a cute idea. Before, though, let me again remind you with all sincerity that we are viewer supported, and we do need your help. And I have no doubt that so many of you look at this as an important ministry, the home and everything in it we try to deal with. So if you want to give a gift, of course it's tax deductible. Use your credit card 1-800-229-0059, or you can write to me at Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida 33758, and may I thank you in advance. Okay, let's check the kitchen out with some darling people in it. These are guests of Stephanie. Take a look.
It is always a great day when we have special guests come in to share new ideas with us, new projects. Today we have Tiffany from My Happy Place, Nook and Cranny, and her daughters, and they come in and they share recipes and they share kid-friendly crafts, because I always say you should get your kids in the kitchen, get them doing crafts, get them involved, because it makes all the difference. They're going to remember that. They're not going to remember what you bought them, I promise you, but they're going to remember the time that you spent with them. So this leads to that. But I want to show a picture real quick, because they have been coming here for 3 years. And I want you to see, look at them now, and then look at this.
Oh, goodness.
Would you look at them?
That is actually, we all look very different. You might have a wig on.
Hey,
How little you guys are.
Is that crazy? 3 years.
So that, yeah, oh my gosh.
So yeah, 3. I
time
looked back and
flies.
I saw that and I said, okay, we've got to show that, because look at them now.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty soon they're going to be doing the show without me, okay? So
that
Tiffany,
might be their goal. I'm not quite sure.
Right. Introduce your daughters and tell us
So
what
this
we're
is
doing
Tristin,
today.
and Tristin is 8 years old, and she's going into 3rd grade. And Tessa over here is almost 11, and she's going into middle school.
Middle
So
school.
yes,
That's
it's
crazy.
a big deal right now.
That is insane.
It is. Today we're doing broken glass Jello. There's no glass involved.
Right.
These are totally edible.
Kid safe, kid friendly.
And we're going with a red, white, and blue theme today, but Jello comes in all different colors, so you can really do it at any
You could do this in
theme,
red and green for Christmas.
for Christmas. You can do orange and blue for gators.
Yes.
You can do
Oh,
you can do
everything.
all kinds of, and
Yes.
it's super fun and easy for the kids to do.
Awesome.
You want to go ahead and start, Tristan, and tell us what we need?
So first you need 4 packs of Jello, any colors you want, and then you're going to want to pour them in separate bowls and then mix them with hot water and then put them in the fridge.
Yes, so for this recipe it calls for 4 boxes, and if you were just doing random colors you could do 4 different colors, but since we were doing red and blue, we picked 2 red and 2 blue. And you're going to need a cup of hot water for each box.
So you're making basic Jello.
Making basic
to
Jello,
begin
you
with.
put it in the refrigerator. I used the parchment paper so we could get it out easy and the kids could cut it. And they're going to cut it into just little squares and little pieces.
Oh, look at that, yummy.
And this is fun for them to cut up. And then after they've cut it, we're going to just stick it in a casserole dish.
Okay,
just
not
toss it in
sprayed
there.
or anything.
Not sprayed or
Okay.
anything.
Okay,
Yep,
so
go ahead and start cutting.
Cut it in squares.
And then while they're cutting, I'm going to move on to the next step, which is
Okay.
going to be 2 packets of just unflavored gelatin.
Okay.
And then you're going to do 1 cup of hot water for each packet.
Okay, so 2 cups of hot water, 2 cups of unflavored gelatin.
Correct.
Okay. You're doing a great
Am
job.
I coloring right?
Yeah, you're
Yes,
doing perfect.
You're doing wonderful.
You can go in all different directions with your
Yep,
cuts.
all different sizes, all different shapes. This is great for 4th of July, but
It really is.
I really see it for Christmas.
Oh my goodness, really, the possibilities are endless. When I was standing in the Jello aisle looking at all the colors, I'm thinking birthdays,
Right.
Valentine's Day. You can really
Everything.
just get,
All
fun
the-
for
all the
Easter. You
things.
could do with the pastel colors. The white kind of makes it a little, it would be perfect with all the colors for Easter.
Right,
for
right.
Pastel. So
That's
basically,
great.
you just
Okay.
mix the gelatin with the water. You want to mix
Yes.
this up, Tristin? Okay, and I'll
So
start
they've cut
taking.
the Jello up. We're putting it in the
We're just
casserole
literally
dish.
putting it into the dish. There is
Okay.
no rhyme or reason. So
Okay.
Tessa, you want to start putting some of the red in there?
Yep.
Use your hands, sister.
Okay.
There
And you
go.
can cut it little, you can cut it big, whatever you want to do.
Sure.
There you go.
I'd
And it's fun
probably
because
cut
the
it
kids can get
big.
their fingers in there and
Right. It's okay to
Good
make a
sense-
mess because you can clean it up.
it is.
Yeah, and it's
You can put some
fun.
of that in that bowl, yep. All right, so now I'm going to actually put this is sweetened condensed milk. 1
Good
can,
for
which
you.
is 14 ounces. So good for you. And we're just gonna mix it in. Go ahead, Tristin, mix it in.
She's like, I am putting Jello in.
Yes, look at her. She's
multitasking.
multitasking here. So we're just mixing it into the water. Here, I'll
Okay.
do this while you do
Which
that.
was hot water and,
Hot water
the
and
gelatin.
gelatin. Yep.
Mhm.
Put the whole thing in there.
Pour
And then
then.
once it's all mixed up, we actually
Let's put some red over here.
Yeah,
now
we
for
got
the
no-
Jello that you're putting in there, the smaller the pieces, the better.
Yeah, because you're gonna get
Because you're
the
gonna cut it and it'll actually look like
Right.
a mosaic glass.
Right. Okay. How about if that's enough?
That's probably good.
Yeah.
And then you actually just pour this over top.
Yep.
And then you put it in the refrigerator overnight. And that is it.
And then look
and
what
then
you
look
get.
what it
How
comes
cute.
out. Do you guys want to taste it?
We're almost there. Oh, look, see how cute? Okay. They're looking at it, so
They're
I can't
looking at
move
it.
it right at the moment because then I get snarled at. Here you go. You want to try it?
Where's your little knife? I'm gonna get those.
Here you
Yeah,
go.
you
You
can
want
eat
to try it? Oops, there it is.
And then we have one more super easy.
Okay, we have 1 minute.
Yes, one more thing. This is super easy. I'm all about easy. These are literally ice cream sandwiches.
Yes.
And then we found red, white, and blue sprinkles. And you can literally just cut them, dip all sides in here. And you have little firecracker
So
ice cream
for
sandwiches.
every
And again,
occasion,
sprinkles come in
again,
all different
yes.
colors. And you can literally make them for all occasions.
How
This is
cute.
perfect
And
for
how much-
summer.
This would be great for kids.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And they love it. I mean, sprinkles makes everyone happy. So yeah, go right
Yes,
ahead.
for sure. I thank you guys so much for coming and sharing. It's always so much fun. They'll be back
Tessa.
again soon. I can promise you that. If you want the recipe, let me know on Facebook because I think you got it. But if not, let me know. I'll get it for you. And we thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Want you to know I'm a big fan of Nook and Cranny, and I appreciate it when they come here. And Stephanie's absolutely right on that. When you do something with children, like crafts or anything you do with them, they're going to remember that. A lot of things they won't remember, but they will remember that. So let me encourage it. All you grandmothers out there, do something with those kids. They'll never forget you for sure. And I'm very pleased to bring back to the program Robert Grady, Michael Grady.
Yeah.
And so appreciate the books you've written. And at the top of the program, I mentioned you did volume 1, this is volume 2. And it's for the family, basically, but this book could go a lot of other places.
It can. What I tell people is that it's written from people 8 to 80. And it really can go over either side of that. But I wanted something that's a little bit different than what was out there. There are lots of Bible story books that are very good and children need them. But I had taught 4th, 5th, and 6th graders for over 35 years, and I found out they had the capacity to understand things if the teacher or the parent would teach it with them. So I wanted something that the parents could get something out of because they don't know the Bible and don't read the Bible, and I wanted a vehicle, that, a resource, a tool that would really help them know what the Bible's about, at the same time teach their children. And particularly the 8 to 12-year-old would need it read to them. They're not old enough to read this on their own and interpret it.
The King James, anyway.
or even this book. Just reading it on their own couldn't do it. But the parent reading it to it, they could talk about it and teach them. I know they can understand it if you teach it to them because I have been for 35 years.
Yes, I'm trying to recreate a conversation when you were here before. Were you teaching boys about this age, and some pastor thought you ought to be teaching adults or something like that?
Well, actually, I started teaching the adults first. And I went to the director of Christian education and told her about the program. And she really decided it would be a great program because men needed to teach children. And so
I agree.
And so that I went in and started teaching them. And out of that came is that the adults I was teaching and the children I was teaching no longer knew the Bible. And when I asked them why, the answer was pretty consistent. It's too difficult to understand, it's boring, and the Old Testament's not relevant. And I wanted to try to change that.
And so your books do contain the Old Testament stories.
Actually, the first book was the first 5 books of the Bible, and this volume 2 is Joshua through 1 Samuel. And then I'm trying to finish up the 3rd volume now that will carry us through the end of the Old Testament.
Now, do you have any plans out there for the New Testament?
I do. My Bible study says I'm going to. They just said I can't stop. That's going to be a major undertaking because this is storytelling. And while I think the New Testament will be similar, it's not a storytelling book. It's more of trying to interpret what I think God's plan was in the Old Testament because those were the scriptures.
Yeah, they really shouldn't be so sharply divided.
In fact, I tie the two together. When I wrote the book, it was 10 to 15-minute read. And then it was conversational because I wanted a discussion. I did this with my granddaughters, and it was a wonderful time together. We would generally take 30 to 45 minutes, and as long as you keep them in the conversation, they're okay with that time limit. And so I tried to ask questions and then at the end I get reinforcing questions. But for those parents that get intrigued by what I've said, I put the scripture references at the end of the chapters to help them tie and go back in and look and see exactly how my words were tying into the New Testament so that it would really be a Bible study.
Now, I notice you dedicated this to your mother-in-law. I'll bet that hasn't happened too many times in books.
I will tell you that I called her my Moses. She and I, when I first met her, she really sat down and had a good conversation with me because she wanted to make sure who her daughter was going to be marrying. And we developed a mutual respect for each other. And when we moved away, we kind of got away from that, and some of that was my fault, and I felt real bad about that. And when I brought her the first book, she read it. And at 85 years old, she read this book, and she came back the next time my wife came to visit her. She said, I got more out of this book than all the Sunday school classes I ever went to. and she was in an assisted living home, and every time somebody would come to visit her, she said, they would talk about their problems. She said, you need to read this book. You need to read this book. And it was so exciting to me because at 85 years old, she started a ministry. And that's why I call her my Moses, because Moses started his ministry at 80. And it didn't matter who came in. If they had any kind of issue, she said, this book will help you.
Yeah, I'd like to convey to the viewers what a great idea this is. Totally, absolutely scriptural, but it gives you just some real direction on how to go over the material, make it interesting, and you do want to create a conversation. You don't want, especially in your home, you don't want daddy or mother just sitting down and giving you a sermon like a pastor on Sunday morning.
And it makes them interactive, and they get to participate in it, and they like to give their opinion. And I like asking their questions, but it's so relevant. See, we think the Bible, Old Testament, is not relevant because it's just a history, and some people don't even believe the real stories. I certainly believe they're real stories, but I think God chose the specific stories to tell a message, both how to live our daily life, but not only live our daily life, but eternal consequences. I believe God's plan of salvation was in these stories. Some things were exciting. I had taught so much in the first 5 books that it was much easier to write than the second one. I did not realize one of my 25-year-olds that read came to me and said, Michael, volume 2 is just so much deeper. And I really had to sit back and think about that. And I said, well, that wasn't my intention. And when I began to look at it, what my Bible study said the same thing without knowing that. And I realized the stories were deeper. And it's God's plan to do this. I mean, when people are entering into the Promised Land, they're out of Egypt now and they're entering the Promised Land. That's where we start with Joshua, with volume 2, starts with Joshua. And in the Promised Land, God gives them some very difficult instructions. He's telling them about killing not only the men, but the women and the children. And why did he do that? And that's not an easy thing to just come to explain.
Kind of like to pass that one up.
It did. And so I felt like I needed to address that because that's what God did. And so but to me, this book, I'm really excited about volume 2 because of what I feel like God taught me while I was pulling it together. But there's a story about how women should be dealt with in the church. I've dealt with that issue. There's a lot of issues in here. The story of Deborah and Barak shows women in leadership, and I try to address it. Is God trying to tell us something through that story? Chapter 10 talks about the apostasy that happened, that men did right in their own eyes. And boy, do I think that's the way we are in the United States. We're not following God today. So I compared where we are today in the United States with where they were back in this period.
It's a rerun.
It is a rerun. Thank you. I didn't use that word. I might should have used that word. It is a rerun.
Rewrite the book. Now, you were personally in a Bible study group for 33 years.
Yes,
That's got to be a record.
Were
a lot of the same people in it all the time?
Yes, it was. We've had about 6 of us in the same time, but there are others that came into the community and left the community and stuff. But we've had there are about 11 or 12 couples that come. And it's been the same core for that 33 years, and it's just been marvelous. Is it going on now? Absolutely. We continue
That's got to be such an enriching thing for your life.
It is. They're our family. We don't have family in South Carolina where we live, and they've become our family and us for them. And it's just rich and rewarding because you can share life events. We've grown our children together now. We're doing our grandchildren together. And it's so sad that it seems like each of us are having some kind of issue with a child that you wouldn't want to have happen.
Well, the devil's paying a very high price for our children. If you just joined me, I have a return guest, and he's written a second book, same name, only this is volume 2, Making God a Part of Your Family. I can't recommend this highly enough because I think a lot of you good people out there, you'd like to have something you could really use in a family Bible study, or family devotions. And this very experienced teacher of children has done just that, and not only told the stories, but make them relevant. As he said, when you get into some of those Old Testament Bible stories, you're saying, what?
Yes, she did.
How did that happen? And the scripture says in Deuteronomy, you shall teach these things to your children. Absolutely. When you walk along the road, when you lie down, when you rise up, that Christian parent is just supposed to be getting that word of God in them. And I kind of had that kind of a home. My dad was a pastor, a very, very good man. But I also had Sunday school. A lot of churches don't have it anymore.
Well, the ones that do aren't teaching the Bible too often, and that's very sad. I mean, there are some churches, and I don't mean to be saying wholesale, but so many of the churches are trying to just be
Teach how to be a better you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think you teach how to be a better you by teaching God's
Yeah,
word.
it's humanism, by the way.
Yeah.
That's the name for it. No, you're right, but some of us in my generation, we had Sunday school, we had children's church. I think last time you were here, we talked about a sword drill.
We did.
That's when you have a race to see who can find the scripture the fast enough. And oh, I loved that, just to be the first one and stand up and read that.
I did too.
And yeah, I have no problem finding scriptures today because the Word of God is eternal, it's live, and you got to put it in that child and put it in there, and it's going to come back to pay big dividends.
It will, and I think it works well as a Sunday school literature.
It does.
And because the teacher can do it, it's broken down in enough segments that it'll last about the Sunday school. But my heart is they'll take it home and read it at home with the family. In fact, I was real impressed with one church chose to teach it to the young adults that had children first in Sunday school, and then encourage them to take it home, because some of the parents are intimidated because they don't know the Bible. So they thought if they could teach it in Sunday school at that adult, because it's written for adults, and they teach it at that level, then they might have more confidence to take it home and share it with their children. And I thought that was a good way of doing it.
Yeah, every once in a while I remind the viewers, this gentleman's done all the work for you. Really, really has. And we have books like that from time to time that would benefit leadership, would benefit a pastor, a youth pastor, Sunday school teacher. And obviously he's written 2 books like this. You can see the size, put a lot of work into it, and would save you a lot of time. So the website's on the screen. I hope you'll just take that opportunity. The name of the book is Making God Part of Your Family. And that's your first heartbeat right there.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of other ways to use the book, but
It is. I'd really like the family to reading the Bible, because I think it starts at home. And if it doesn't start at home, it's never going to get too far.
now I want to hear your plan on how to get fathers and husbands to do this. I think this is, and gentlemen, you ought to do it. Shame on you if you don't. That's a role that God assigned to that father, and you ought to do it. And if the kids don't want to do it, you do it anyway.
I think you have to stand up and say, this is what we're going to do. But you need to have an environment where they enjoy it. In fact, that's how I started the children's church, is that I didn't think an 8 to 12-year-old would enjoy sitting into sanctuary listening to a preacher. So I said, let's take them out of the church and teach them there to give them a chance to have a little freedom. You can learn and have fun too. And while I had some structure, it wasn't near as structured as a formal sanctuary.
Yeah, now when you teach the children, you're not there to be an orator. Don't you like to have a lot of interaction with them? And this is the way it should be in the family.
That's exactly right. And that's what I've tried to do with the book, is that make it so that they would enjoy it. I tell you what, the rewarding part, if there's a challenge to their fathers, is that they will end up enjoying it, because they'll learn things about their children. They will learn interactions. They'll be able to cover issues that they may have faced, they may be facing right that minute, or they may be facing when they hit their teenage years. There's so many things that can help, and the children once they sit down. Sometimes my grandchildren didn't always say, oh, I don't want to do that, but as soon as we started doing it, they started talking with me, they started sharing with me, and they always enjoyed it. So it is a discipline. You were talking about, you just have to stand up and say, we're going to do it sometimes. But I will tell you that the fathers will thoroughly enjoy this if they'll take that opportunity.
I think once they get into it, and look what the fathers will learn. I've been a Bible teacher for many years, and that's the way I learn.
You did.
I teach myself, you know.
Well, it kind of goes with that. One of the sections that I felt like God revealed to me as I was writing this book is that I believe God was teaching David how to be disciplined under his control so that he could be king. And so I have a series in this second volume. There's 10 steps that David had to accomplish to learn to be disciplined under God's control. And I think that's what the fathers can do, is that they need to learn to be disciplined under God's control. And that means giving up some things. And we think that's giving up, but really God gives us so much more in return. You know, if you ever just finally given in to something and then had relief, and that's the way it is with God. If you'll just give up on Him and let Him take control, life will be so much better.
They might have to give up a sports event on television. What a sacrifice, you poor guys. That's too bad. I really do believe that if they would do this, if they would get your book and initiate it, and I can tell you there's nothing in the world like godly male leadership in the home. There's no way a woman can duplicate that. It's an authority that God has given to the men, and if they would just take that authority, and it's not rocket science,
Well,
it's loving your children and leading them.
It is, but I will tell you, if the men won't, the women could say this is they would take the book and say, let's try it. I think the men would take over if the women, in fact, that's what you realize I mentioned earlier about Deborah and Barak. Barak would not go into the fight without Deborah. And so God said, okay, I'm going to do what you ask. You will not get the benefit of it. But the woman took charge.
Oh, absolutely.
And then Barak followed.
And sometimes we have to.
That's exactly right. And that's
Look
what
at
I'm
all
saying.
the single moms out there.
And I'm sure there are lots of single moms or moms with husbands that are not taking leadership roles, is that this gives them the ability to do it and get the husband to sit down and watch the interaction with the kids. It's what I think I love about this the most. And the younger they start, the better off. It's harder to get teenagers to sit down. And
well, at the church I attend on Father's Day, pastor preached the greatest Father's Day sermon I think I've ever heard.
wow.
But he started out with the statistics that when a father attends church regularly and takes the family, the percentage of the children that follow in the ways of the Lord is so up there. And it's way down when it's just the mom. And we've got such a crazy society now, and we've barely survived the women's movement and all this, but we're about out of time, but we really need to get back to God has an order, and it works. So I want to commend you for writing these books, and I'm glad to be part of putting a spotlight on it, and wish I could kind of explain to the audience the urgency that I feel about this. That I'm afraid that we've got, like the millennial age and under, there's a lot of ignorance when it comes to the Word of God. So keep it up.
Thank you.
Okay? And when you get that third volume, you're welcome to come back.
Thank you very much.
And viewers, I really hope and pray that you'll just take this to heart and do something in your life, in your family, to have that Word of God there every single day. Don't miss a day. And please join me next time, remembering there's no higher calling than that of a homekeeper. God bless you.
If you should miss a Homekeepers program, you can catch up by going to www.ctnonline.com. Click on CTN Programs and then on Homekeepers.